have a truly epic haul, and so I thought today that I would walk you through all of my tips and tricks. I'll show you how I wash them, prepare them, and put them away so that everything lasts and I'm able to work through everything and enjoy all of the ingredients and make sure it doesn't go bad. Let's begin. Warm-ish water. I heated it to about 130 degrees. I'm just gonna soak these. In order to make garlic last, you have to make sure that it's nice and dry. And because I'm not 100% sure if I want it minced, sliced, whole, I'm just gonna leave it in the fridge like this, and it'll really last for quite a long time. Just gonna spray this with some baking soda. You know, really the enemy of any kind of vegetables that you're trying to store, especially leafy greens like this, is water. Like so. I don't want any of the water to be touching the leaves. That's good right there. Rinse that like 4 times or so. Just want to make sure bean sprouts are super clean before you store them because they have all kinds of grime all over them. Look at all that. We're just going to line the silicone bag with a paper towel to absorb any moisture. And if you see any rotten ones as you're going through, just get rid of these. So this next one is shallots. What I learned recently is that it's actually these end pieces, the root, that if you leave them intact, that's what's going to cause the rot to accelerate. And so it's important that when you're prepping the vegetables, that you're removing those end pieces so that it doesn't continue to grow and seek out moisture. Or something like that. You can see I have some radish that I stored with a paper towel. So I actually stored these onions, yellow onions and a couple red onions in the fridge. It's actually keeping really, really well. Next, let's tackle the bok choy. You can really do this with any greens, but what you want to do first, of course, is wash it really, really well. And while that's going, I'm going to get started on the mushrooms, which are very easy. And the good news is they can just be frozen as is. Half these I'm going to freeze, and then the other half I will put in the fridge to use later this week. If you're wondering what that sound is, I'm actually filming this YouTube video as well as a short video at the same time. This is... what's making all that whistling noise in the background? This is going to be... well, you'll see. And this will really last for days. Fresh bok choy, ready to go, ready to add to soups, to saute for a quick side. So great. So this next one is a favorite of mine. I'm constantly battling all of my ginger, just drying out, shriveling up before I actually get around to using it. Once I started using this storage method, the ginger lasts so much longer. At H Mart, I found this turmeric root. Over a pound of turmeric for $6.23. I feel like that's pretty good, but this looked so large and so juicy. And I love juicing these now with orange juice and making sure that I'm getting all of my vitamin C, all of my antioxidants. I'm just gonna give them a good soak in some vinegar. This radish is so pretty. Why does it look perfect? I'm not going to peel it. I think half of it I will freeze, and the other half of it, I'll keep it in the fridge. It's so sweet. I don't know if you knew this, but this whiter part down here, it's spicier down here, but then the closer you are to the green part, it's actually quite sweet. So I'm not going to completely peel these. I'm just going to take off the little pieces on the skin that look kind of gross. I just don't like storing them with all the dirt, so what I'm going to do is I wash them pretty well with water, and then I'm just going to wrap them like so. Don't put potatoes in the fridge, don't put sweet potatoes in the fridge. These should really just stay in a cool, dark place in your kitchen, preferably maybe in the pantry, away from a window. Just making sure it's super dry. Green onions, if you don't store them properly, they really do tend to go bad quite quickly. Important just to get them really clean, take off any of this like slimy outer stuff. And your future self will thank you. You're gonna be so glad that you did this, because you know what? On a Sunday evening or a Sunday afternoon after I run groceries, it can be meditative, just setting yourself up. And then during the week itself, you don't actually have to take out a cutting board. You just set this up, throw your ingredients in the pan, add your sauce, whatever it is that you're cooking. You know what? I don't throw away these scallion ends. I have a little reusable Ziploc bag in the freezer with a little collection of frozen scallion stems. Okay, almost there. Eggplant, like other nightshade vegetables, they don't like to be stored in the fridge. And so eggplant, I would really recommend just keeping it dry, similar to the potatoes and the sweet potatoes, away from sunlight. I'm just going to wipe these down. You could put these just at room temperature, but since I don't think I'm going to use them this week, I know I'm going to use this for a recipe video that I'm going to film next week, later this week. So I'm just going to store it in the fridge, and I want to take off any old pieces. Just trim the end, like so. these fronds, I don't want to throw them away because you can actually eat this whole entire thing. So I'm just gonna cut them into smaller pieces.